Welcome, Brad.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about life before HMO Property Co, where you were invested in property previously.
Not from a massive point of view. We had stuff for work, but that was, not actively, I guess. No, nothing compared to what we do now. Yeah, so I was pretty green, but had ideas, I guess.
So what, if you'd never invested in like residential real estate before, what was it that drew you to our business?
Your podcast, as we were just saying, pre-recording, but yeah, I kept seeing it on socials, and then I kept running numbers. I'm a guy that will open up a new spreadsheet and then sort of try and figure out numbers or reverse engineer it from advertisements.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that. It almost seemed too good to be true, but almost. And that's probably the key word there. When things are too good to be true, they usually are. This one, stacked up.
Yeah, were you skeptical at all when you first see the numbers and stuff like that?
Absolutely. I think it's a healthy amount of hesitation, skepticism about it. And then you look at it, you go see one like that was open last night, go and have a look, walk through, sort of see it and go, right, this, you can see how it's going to work. And then, once it's up and running and the numbers, Jasmine sends me the statement every month. It's just keeps coming. And it's
in.
Yeah, it's crazy, really.
What was the kind of turning point from feeling a little bit skeptical and going, yeah, I'm gonna do this?
Kept running numbers, and it was still the same answer. That's probably I'm a logical person. Yeah. I'm not going to get too emotionally attached to anything, but yeah, when numbers stack up, you can't, they don't lie, right? So. Yeah.
And in terms of the room rates that we were talking about for what we're getting in different areas, did you think them were inflated, or do you think it was possible to achieve them sort of numbers?
Well, you've achieved them. I thought it was a optimistic target. Did I think it was out of reach? No, especially when there is a rental crisis, like it's crazy at the moment here. And no. Did I think it was out of reach? No. Did I think it was optimistic? Yes.
Did you do this?
Post all of that, it's worked.
Let's talk about the numbers then, because you've got a cracking property in Bayswater, so we're what, 7 k's from the city, 8 k's from the city.
Yeah.
Can you remember the numbers on it, what you paid for it?
No idea.
I remember, so it was $1,060,000.
Yep.
Can you remember what the room rates were in the feasibility?
No.
I think there were $325 per room, which would have given us like 2,000-ish a week.
No, I reckon it was less. I reckon it was 300.
Was it? Okay. And
I got in my head at 300.
Do you know what the rent out for now?
More than that.
$2,550 a week, the property rent's out for.
Yeah.
So you've currently got a 15% gross yield on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
8 Ks from the CBD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Valuation, you've got a bank to do a val on that one as well, didn't you?
No, I didn't in the end.
All right. I thought you got the desktop val on it.
Oh no, sorry, yes, desktop I did, 1350 came in.
Yeah.
I didn't explain to them what it was, or yields, so,
Desktop vals are very conservative as well, mate.
You can,
1350, you paid $1,060,000 for it, so...
That was a while ago, mind you.
Yeah.
That was probably 6 months ago. It's probably gone up 10%.
Yeah. So you're seeing a $300,000 gain in what, 18 months?
If that, yeah, just.
Whilst you're getting $2,550 a week in gross rental income.
Yeah. It's pretty, let's say, like, people that listen to it and see it go, nah, no way. You just sign up, build a house, happy days, it's all taken care of. It sounds too good to be true. And arguably, you can understand why people think that way. With coming out the other end and seeing it all happen, literally I didn't lift it. I can't even remember what I did. Like, I did nothing. I rock up, hey, I'm interested, righto Brad, throw me some cash, buyer's agent, whatever, that whole bit, build, look after everything, literally everything. And I think that, I drove past the place maybe 2 or 3 times through the build, and then I rocked up for the home open before the tenants took it over. And that was the first and only time I've ever been inside the thing. And about the 4th or 5th time I saw it. So,
perfect.
Yeah, I think from, this is probably your next question, but from end to end, it's super easy. Like, there's no, yes, it sounds too good to be true, but it's not. I shouldn't say it that way. Because it's not too good to, it's happened.
Yeah. It's real, it's tangible, right? It's there, it's producing what we say. Well, it's actually producing better than we thought it was going to. So in terms of the fee that you paid us for the buyer's agency fee to source it and manage it and all that, do you think you got value for money there?
How much is your time worth?
Depends. No, obviously, you're a business owner, right? Yours is probably worth a lot more than most people.
It's worth more than, I'm not going to go, you got to think about figuring out your knowledge, team's knowledge, everything else, learning it all. How long's that going to take? Years. And then, or you've made it back probably tenfold just in the movement in capital gain at the moment.
Yeah.
But I know that's not always the case. But yeah, just opportunity lost that you can gain by using an agent. I did absolutely nothing wrong. I did fuck all from the entire.
Well, I mean, the best way of saying that we did a good job is to do a second one, right? Which you're already doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So that's we had another little unit that was not. We had a really good capital gain there, and we could pull a lot of cash out of it. So I was like, yeah, we did that, and then at the same time I was like, right, we'll do this, so at least some of that money's going back into doing something else again.
Yeah. When
built, that'll give us a better return anyway. So I'm like, it's a win-win, and I've got cash on the table from somewhere else. And like we were saying before, you got to enjoy it a little bit along the way. So.
Too right. And how many would you like to do?
I'll do one when at the moment. This one will be completed. We'll do another one. I don't see it stopping. It's just another thing to keep just snowballing along. I got another 10 years probably of like not aggressive, but because it's not my core thing by any stretch. But you got to put your money somewhere. So
yeah, can only buy so many cars, can't we?
You can only drive one at a time. Yeah.
So in terms of people that have kind of sat on the fence, maybe they're skeptical as well, maybe they're running their own feasibilities, like what would you say to them people?
Go to a home open and have a look. I think that's a huge one, that's massive. Even just, you could probably just call the team to a drive-by, check it out, because they present really well, number one. I mean, if you're half a gambler, just jump in, don't even worry about it. You won't be disappointed. Like I was, from day dot through to where we are now, and how easy it was. You can't take anything away from your team, you and your team, about that. Second to none in the industry. Yeah, absolute shit's on everything else.
Beautiful,
mate. I can swear.
And for the East Coast investors, our Queenslanders and Victorians and New South Wales guys, obviously they can't come down and visit the property. So if you were to give them any confidence in taking the plunge and working with us, what would you say to them guys?
Build quality is really good.
Yeah.
Every step of the way has been really quite straightforward. There hasn't been any complication. So distance obviously is the only complication there, which wouldn't be one if it's the same experience as me. So what's not to love or to work, there's nothing that's that you can see that it's not gonna work.
Last question, what do you think about the furnished packs and where we fit these out and the caliber of tenants we attract?
I say, you could say pass the pub test, or you can say pass the wife test. So, and it did. So, worked really well actually. Even last night, like we went to the one last night. It reminded me a lot of ours in a way, like fairly good set out. You can see how young professional, young couple even, first place out of home, easy place to live in, really easy to live in.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, man.
No worries.
Awesome. I can see